Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to today's slate for February 26th. As you guys have seen, I have taken a couple days off from doing videos, but anyway, we are back at it here today. So as normal, if you guys can leave a like, I appreciate it quite a bit, and also hit that sub button as well. We do NBA Fanduel lineup advice videos almost every single day, so definitely hit that sub button. And as normal, if you guys want to get in on premium, would love to have you. All you need to do is check out our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Click that link and message us, and we'll get you guys all signed up. So, yeah, that is mostly it. Hopefully, you guys have been doing pretty good without me. Anyway, we got a nice Friday slate, so let's dive into it. First game is Indiana and Boston. We have Boston by 3, even though they've been trash, and we got a 219. So I do think Indiana can take this game easily. I think Indiana's a lot better team. So I don't have a ton in this game. I think it's going to be a grinded out game. I'm going to have to see how the totals are because it's at a 219, but I kind of feel like it's going to be like a 211, 212. I'll have to see how the totals are looking before I really attack this game. But I mean, overall, I guess you can look at Sabonis, but I'm not going to pay 9.9 for him. Tatum's look like absolute trash for the most part. I mean, 50's fine, but there's a lot better plays out there. I really don't have anyone. Maybe Kimba, but 6'6" a little much. So, yeah, I mean, maybe if the total goes up, or if I see something in the total that's a little off, then I may have at it. But as of now, nothing really in that one. Houston, Toronto, another game I don't really have a ton of. We got a 7 spread in Toronto. With a 221 total, so this one definitely could be a blowout. And a lot of things I have seen, if Houston gets down by halftime in the third quarter, they're only going to play their guys like 4 minutes, and that's really it. That's what they've been doing a lot. So when this gets into a blowout situation, you really don't want any of these Houston dudes. As you see, 26 and 31 minutes in 2 blowout games. So, they kind of do that with everybody. So I don't have a ton here. Maybe look at Oladipo had a 30% usage rate, shot 20 times, so I guess you can look at him. On that Toronto side, you can look at Lowry at 8K, but I just don't know how competitive this game really stays. But overall, I do expect Toronto to keep their guys out there a little bit longer. 8K for Lowry's a little much when there's so much usage rate to go around. Fred VanVleet usually takes a back seat. Looked good last game, but he usually takes a back seat. Siakam looked like absolute trash, 1 for 6 shooting. Whenever Lowry comes back, this guy's always up and down. So, yeah, I guess you can look at Lowry, and that's it, man. Maybe Fred, but a 221 with a 7 spread with a big, chance of a blowout. It will, like I said, Houston resting their guys. I just don't really like anyone. Sacramento, Detroit, 224. Sacramento by 1, so this one's a little bit better. Sacramento got destroyed last night to New York by almost 20. So, yeah, but it was a faster paced game for New York, and we saw a lot of fancy points. Same thing with Detroit, right? Going to be a little bit faster pace for them. So you're definitely going to want a couple of these guys in here. So Sabian Lee, Dennis Smith Jr., Josh Jackson, all 3 of those guys are really good mid-range plays, and they can easily all get you 25 to 30 for sure. So all 3 of those guys are in play. Fox is worth a look, but I don't have a ton of them. I'm searching for more value in this one. If Bay doesn't play, he's questionable. Grant may get a little bit more run. Does Mikhail get any run? If Bay's out, he might get you 17, 18 fancy points, but don't know if you really need to go that way. Bagley, I think you can still look at him. Only played 23 minutes because it was a blowout. So, and he was looking pretty good early on with a 30% usage rate. So Bagley's worth a look. I don't think he has a high ceiling, more of a cash game play. And Plumlee's been looking good. Sacramento's actually half decent against center so far. That's one part they're actually not bad at. But you can look at Plumlee as well. I mean, if Bay's out, right, that's an extra 5 or 6 shots to go around the team. So maybe look at him. But 7K, definitely a boomer bust. Not really a bust, but either 5 times or just a little bit below that, or he might hit you 6 times. So overall, yeah, I'm looking at Lee, Dennis Smith, and Josh Jackson. Those are the 3 that I'm looking at. And Grant maybe as a dark horse GPP. Utah, Miami, I'm kind of intrigued to see how this total is. Last time they played, Utah did beat them pretty easily, 112-94. But Miami's a little bit healthier this time. They have Dragic back. We'll have to see what's going on with Bam. Obviously, if Bam's out, I'm probably going to stay away from this game just because then the competitiveness will probably not be as close. But yeah, and also watch Tyler Hero as well. Dragic being back hurts Nunn a little bit. Still had 36 minutes, but especially if Tyler Hero is back, his minutes might get almost wiped out, maybe 20, 25, but not really too into Nunn. You could look at Conley, Mitchell. I like those two. Don't really matter who's playing against them. They're going to score pretty well. So those are the two I'm looking at. If Bam's out, I don't really know who starts here. I don't think Princess Anuwaf starts. I don't know who starts, but we'll have to see. Maybe they go Dragic, Nunn, Jimmy, Duncan. I have no idea what they do. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, if Bam's out, that's gonna make me not as attracted to this game. Phoenix, Chicago, 228. Phoenix only by 5. It's kind of a close spread, especially with how good Portland, my goodness, how good Phoenix has been. I mean, look at this, man. Win, 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 loss, win, 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 loss. So they've been pretty good. CP3 at 7.5, definitely worth a look. Hopefully Chicago can keep this close. It's only because probably of Zach LaVine, and he's been absolute trash. So hopefully he can turn that around. Not the best matchup for him, but if they keep it close, it's because of him. Booker is worth a look as well. As you know, big usage rate, but he's just mostly a shooter. So that's what you're going to be relying on with him. Mikhail Bridges, solid play. He might get you about 25 to 28, kind of a cash-ish game play, so you can look at him. Thaddeus Young's been playing pretty well, but like I said, Dude just plays minutes in limits, so I don't like playing him at 6'8". Jay Crowder, got to be looking at him. Minutes are always up and down with him. If if Sarge is out, I definitely don't mind giving Jay a little bit more of a look. Let me go look if he is out or not. Let's see, unless he's probable. Questionable, yeah. So if he's out, that gives Jay a couple more minutes. Nothing too crazy, but it's 4-6. Don't mind giving him a little bit of a shot, maybe in a couple one-offs. And as I've said before, Phoenix does struggle for the most part against sinners. So got to give Wendell Carter a look. As I told you guys before, his minutes were increasing, and that's always a good thing. So definitely got to give Wendell a little bit of a look as well at very, very low ownership for Wendell Carter. All right, Clippers, Memphis rematch of last night, and I don't really know what happened. They lost 122-94, massive loss, and they both had Paul and Kawhi out there. So we'll have to see if one of them sits tonight, right? Paul could sit. We'll have to see. Obviously, if he sits, Lou Williams comes into play a little bit more. Terrence Mann may get a couple extra minutes, but not too into him. But definitely got to look at Lou if Paul's out. Kawhi Leonard becomes worth a look as well. Not too into this Memphis side. Maybe Ja Morant, but overall, probably going to stay away from this game unless, Paul George or one of those guys sit. Atlanta, OKC, 223, and Atlanta by 3. Let's see. Atlanta, yeah, man, they've been scoring a lot. This is definitely a pace-up spot here for OKC. So got to be looking at these guys quite a bit. Trae Young at 9.6. Think you can give him a little bit of a look. Let me go look at Diallo. He was out last game. Or I think he left or he was announced out. Let me go look. Yeah, so he's going to be out for a little bit. How long has he been playing? He's been playing 20-ish minutes. Who got an uptick? Theo. No, he's been playing the same amount of minutes. I think Dort, right? Dort got a couple more minutes. Nope, he's playing about the same. Anyway, speaking of Dort, definitely worth a look at GPP since he is a shooter. I'm not picking Gal, but my goodness, did he go off last game? 33 minutes, kind of came out of nowhere. 13 for 16. Usually that's not going to happen with him, but if he still shoots 12 to 13 times, guess you can give him a look. But he's 5'9", and his minutes are all over the place, so a little cautious with him. Bagley or Roby could be worth a look. Maybe Roby. He's always up and down, but Al Horford's out, so got to give him a look. And I wouldn't be surprised if Capella go get you a 45 bomb, 50 bomb here. I just feel like he could have that, but that's just a gut feeling for me. All right, Charlotte and Golden State 232 and Golden State by 6. So this is a rematch of a couple days ago. Steph Curry did not play in that game, and that's when LaMelo literally had one of his worst games, but they still won by 2 points. So this one should be a little bit better for sure. Golden State has been playing some pretty good ball on the road. Their last 2 games, yeah, one against New York and another one against Indiana. Both those games have been pretty close. So, got to give Curry worth a look again. He's going to get a little bit more ownership. Last time when he was announced out, I think he was announced out after lock, but he only had 12 to 15% ownership, and I think it was about the same size slate. So, we'll have to see what kind of ownership Curry has this time around. Probably a little bit higher than 12%. But once again, got to look at Curry and Ball. Like I said, matchup between those two, they're going to want to ball against each other. Terry's pretty cheap. Kelly, don't mind both of those guys. One guy that's been playing pretty good off the bench is Malik Monk. He's looking pretty good, and he's getting quite a bit of shots as well. Had a massive 21 against Phoenix, but probably around 11 to 12. But got to give Monk a little bit of love here at 4-9. Hayward, maybe a cash game play. Cody Zeller is questionable, so that gives probably Bridges a little bit more run at that power forward center position. Well, small forward, power forward. Washington's going to run probably power forward center. I'm not sure if they start Bridges or not, but you could give him a little bit of a look because he'll get a couple more rebounds. Draymond's been an absolute monster. If this game stays close, which I think it should, you got to look at him for sure. He only had 22 against Charlotte last time, but he didn't have Steph Curry, and as we know, Steph Curry definitely helps him out quite a bit. So, got to give Draymond a little bit of love. All right, last but not least, Portland and the Lakers. So Dennis Schroeder's back. I don't think he's going to have any limitations because they desperately need a point guard. So I think he's going to play about 29 to 30, 32 minutes here. So I think Schroeder, gotta give him a look. I think his usage rate goes up. They desperately need this dude in the lineup because they've been looking like crap without him. Obviously, right? Without Schroeder and AD, you're not going to look as good. So got to be looking at Dennis for sure. You can look at Lillard, but rather have Young or Steph Curry. Not really messing with the shooting guards from the Lakers. LeBron, 10-5. I think gets you about 48 to 50 in this one. Only played 28 minutes because they got absolutely crushed to Utah the other night. Derrick Jones, maybe give him a look as well. Kyle, this guy, yeah, so he came off the bench because I guess Vogel wanted to try something different, but I was watching most of that game, and Kyle Kuzma, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was a little pissed off that he was coming off the bench because he literally just sat there the entire time in the 3-point area. I don't really watch a lot of Laker games, so I don't know if that's what he usually does, just sits there the entire game. But he did absolutely nothing. 2 for 7. Just didn't look like he wanted to be there at all. So, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I guess if he doesn't start, he might not do as great. I don't know. You can give him a look if you want. He might have a bounce back, but that's up to you. Enes Canter at 6'3". Yeah, I got to give him a look here. I'm not too worried against the Lakers right now. And their interior defense, Rudy Gobert did half decent as well with the rebounds against them the other night. Montrez, as normal, dude's going to play 22, 23 minutes. So if you want to take a shot on that, have at it. Does really good in the minutes he's given for sure. All right, let me go make a dummy lineup or close to it as I can. So right away, like LaMelo, I really don't mind Sabian. Some of you guys may have no idea who any of this dude is, but 32, 33, and 30 ever since DeLon Wright's been out, and don't mind him. Only played 21 minutes against New Orleans. I'm not sure why, but I still think he's going to play a pretty productive minutes here. Wayne Ellington did come back, but I don't think that's going to affect him too much. Moving over to the shooting guards. Let me go look here. Yeah, like I said, I really don't mind going to Josh Jackson here at 5'7". Definitely a good part of that team. Go back. I forgot, who am I missing? I'm missing somebody from. Oh yeah, Dennis Smith. So if you don't want to go Sabian, definitely look at Dennis Smith for sure. Um, both of them are literally almost the same player. I guess Sabian's a little safer, but um, it's just honestly whoever you prefer there. I do like Shea at 8K. He's been playing pretty dang good. So one of my favorite plays in the mid to upper range area. Kelly had a bad game. Like I said, I hate picking the dude, but you can definitely look at him. Had a bad one last time. Don't mind looking at Malink Monk. How much does that give you? It gives you 6.9. Draymond. Draymond's not a must-have, but you can look at him. Oh wow, power forwards kind of suck. Centers aren't that great either, huh? Plumlee, Wendell Carter. I don't know why he's doing that. My bad, guys. Um, wow, that's basically it. So I'll let you guys fill out the rest of that. So I might change it up a little bit, knowing that power forward and center is a little trash. I may have to spend up ish, I guess, on a power forward. I didn't know how bad they were tonight, or maybe go Capella or something like that. So you might have to go Sabonis, but I just 9.9's a little much. Grant, like I said, Grant Green combo. You can look at one of those guys or both of them. Bagley, Roby as well. He might be half decent for you, and that's really it. Nothing too exciting in that area. And like I said, maybe Jay Crowder in a one-off. So that's what we're looking at. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I was off for a couple days, but like I said, thanks for sticking around and being here. I do appreciate it quite a bit. And also hit that sub button as well if you guys are new. And also if you guys want to get in on premium, would love to have you. And like I said, NASCAR is coming up on Sunday. So get in on that for the day pass. Pretty cheap. Would love to have you. And like I said, it was a W for NASCAR last week. So yeah, why not give us a shot? Yeah, if you want to get in, check us out on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Click that link, and it'll send you right to our Twitter. And like I said, send us a message. Would love to have you guys come join us. So, all right, guys, that is mostly it. And hopefully you guys enjoy your Friday. We'll see you guys here a little bit later on.